construction needs. They specialize in custom walk-in showers and floors, and no job is too big for their expert team. Licensed and insured, call Juarez Tile Pros and Remodeling today, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Hey, I'm Peyton Bowie, the children's pastor at Mars Hill Baptist Church, and it's crazy to think that summer is just around the corner. If you're like me and you're already planning what you're going to be doing and where you're going to be going for the summer, go ahead and put Vacation Bible School at Mars Hill down on your calendar. June the 9th through the 12th from 9 a.m. to noon for any kids 4 years old all the way through 5th grade. This year our theme is True North, where we're going to be looking at all that God has created to help us really understand and discover who God is and how amazing He is and what it means to have a relationship with Jesus. So come join us June 9th through the 12th at Mars Hill Baptist Church from 9 a.m. to noon, kids 4 years old all the way through 5th grade. We can't wait to see you there.
Working with Gina was great because she really knows this area. I gave her the specifications of what I was looking for, and she took me right to my forever home.
I met Gina when she sold my son's home within 5 days after it hit the market. With my home, from the day the sign hit the yard to the day we signed the papers, Gina was there every step of the way. Her involvement in the sale of my home was the best decision that I made.
We never felt like Gina was pushing us to make a deal with a buyer. She knew what we wanted, and she worked diligently to get us the best offer for our properties.
Working hard for my clients to make their dreams come true. Let me work for you.
Pat's Cafe and Catering has been proudly serving customers in Lawrenceburg since 1987. For 4 generations, our family-run cafe has served up delicious breakfast and lunch favorites, with friendly service and a welcoming atmosphere. We also offer full-service catering and can help to make your next party or event a success. For great food and friendly faces, visit us today at Pat's Cafe and Catering.
Gifts and goodies galore await you at Miss Millie's in downtown Lawrenceburg. From brands you know and love, like E. Newton Jewelry and Tyler Diva Wash, to unique specialty gifts, you will find it all here. Whether you're looking for the perfect gift for someone you love or shopping for yourself, shopping local is the way to go. We have home goods, women's fashion and accessories, baby items, and lots of seasonal decorations. Our friendly staff will welcome you in, help you find what you need, and even package your gifts for you. Also, we can't forget to tell you about our popular bridal registry. Future brides can come and create their perfect registry with us. So stop by Miss Millie's today. We're located in the northeast corner of the square in downtown Lawrenceburg.
Comprehensive care with a compassionate touch. That will always be the guarantee at Encompass Healthcare in Etheridge, Tennessee. Whether you're looking for primary or urgent care, x-ray services, or weight loss treatments, the team at Encompass is equipped to serve your needs today. The doors are open Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5 and from 8 to noon on Fridays. Make an appointment with providers Kendra Brown, Tori Cox, or Ellie Brown today. That's Encompass Healthcare, located on Highway 43 North in Etheridge, next door to Chapman Tire.
State Line Garage Doors, owned and operated by Justin Gobble, is your trusted local expert in garage door services. Based in Lawrence County, Tennessee, State Line Garage Doors is built on over a decade of hands-on experience, providing reliable repairs, replacements, and installations for all types of garage doors, residential and commercial. They proudly serve our community and the surrounding areas. When you work with State Line Garage Doors, you're not just another job, you're part of our community.
Will take the bump tonight here for the Wildcats in his first career postseason start. So he's taxed with trying to get the Wildcats back into the semifinals to get into the championship bracket tomorrow. That is his goal for tonight. Griffin Templeton to lead things off here for the Panthers. Facing McCauley here for the first time. Like to apologize for any connection issues we have throughout the night. The service out here is not great. We are recording it, so we will re-upload it when we get back. But for the time being, just is what it is. And the first pitch from McCauley is sent in the left field, and that will be through for a base hit. So Templeton on the first pitch he sees sends a single into left. So we got one on with nobody out here in the top of the first inning. Quick start here for the Panthers. One on, nobody out here in the top of the first. First pitch. That one is on the outside corner for strike one. Oh, and 1 the count here to Talon Hurd, the catcher. Next pitch. Misses low for ball one. 1-1 the count. So 1-1 to Hurd, the Panther catcher. Freshman sets. Comes the pitch. This is high for ball two. 2-1 the count. Colley has done a great job out of the bullpen all season long for the Wildcats, and task here to get them into that championship game tomorrow. I would imagine a lot of guys out of the bullpen are set and ready to go here tonight. 2-1. Ground ball. Sent over to Emerson at short. Throws over to first. Good pick over at first by Brooks Durham, and that will be the first out of the inning. Incredible play by Durham. Now we got one gone with a runner on second here in the top of the first inning. Brings up the third baseman, Gage Eldridge, here for the Panthers. Big right-handed hitter. Runner on second, one gone. Maddox and Colley here with a quick meeting. Beautiful evening here in Baxter, Tennessee, just right off of I-24 if you're heading towards Chattanooga, Knoxville. So first pitch, squares around the bunt. Back pick, and everyone will move up a bag. So now runners on second and third. 1-0 the count. Wildcats already in a big situation here in the early part of this game. McCauley trying to get out with as minimal damage as possible. Next pitch. Fouled out of play for strike one. 1-1 the count. Comes a 1-1. On the inside corner for strike two. Colley with a really good pitch running there on the inside. So 1-2 is the count. Comes a 1-2. That one is fouled just over the home side dugout, keeping the count where it is. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, we apologize for any connection issues we have out here. Signal's not great. Trying to do the best we can. We are recording it. We'll re-upload it if need to when I get back to the hotel. The 1-2. Popped up high in the air. Moore at second will make the catch, and that's the second out of the inning. Big pitch there from McCauley. Now we got 2 gone with 2 on here in the top of the first. Brings up Kyle Hinch here for the Panthers. The first baseman. Runners on second and third, 2 gone. First pitch from McCauley. Ground ball through the right side, and that's a base hit. One run is in. Here's the next throw. It is offline, and a 2-run single from Kyle Hinch makes it a 2-0 Stone Memorial lead here in the top of the first. First pitch he sees is a ground ball through the right side and gives the Panthers a quick lead here in the top of the first. Brings up Drake Scarborough, the right fielder. Runner on first, 2 gone. McCauley just at 12 pitches so far. First pitch, ground ball over to Emerson. It's short, flips over to second in time, and that one will end the inning. The Panthers strike first here in the top of the first. They lead it 2-0 as we go the bottom half of the inning. It's next here on the X Sports Network. Second in time, and that one will end the inning. The Panthers strike first here in the top of the first. They lead it 2-0 as we go the bottom half of the inning. It's next here on the X Sports Network.
Arts, crafts, stationery, journals, books, educational toys, wrapping paper, devotionals, greeting cards, and much more can all be found at Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg. Shop local to find the perfect gift or have a custom gift basket made for just the right occasion. Paper and Thread has a party room now available for birthdays, classes, and so much more. We could go on.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at Stone Memorial, back here at Upperman as we go to the 2-1. On for the dangerous Alex Bedford. First pitch here to Moore. Misses high for ball 1. This Wildcat team as a whole has shown a lot of patience over the last couple of weeks. Struck out a lot in the early part of the season, not so much in the latter half. 1-0. Misses high for ball 2, and that is a pickoff attempt down the first base line that almost went down the right field line and put Rose in scoring position. So 2-0 the count here to Moore. There's a lot of foul territory here in Baxter. That could have been rolling for a while. Next pitch, that's in there for strike 1. 2-1 the count here to Moore. Again, we apologize for any connection issues. It's not the greatest out here in Baxter. Our recording, and we'll do what we can when I get back to the hotel. 2-1 in the dirt on the curveball. Good eye there by Moore. 3-1 now the count. Hitters count here for the freshman second baseman. It's a 3-1. Moore pops it up. Catcher and Hurd camping underneath makes the catch. And that will be the first out of the inning. 1 gone here in the bottom of the first. Now brings up the senior Alex Bedford. Wildcats leader in almost every offensive category. Average, hits, doubles, home runs, RBIs, hits, runs scored, walks. Doesn't strike out a lot either. First pitch here from Bisbee. It's on the outside corner for strike 1. Bedford is a good situational hitter, especially with 2 strikes. That's what I think he is at his best. Now pick-off attempt trying to get Rose. Rose wasn't far from the bag to begin with, so. Beautiful evening here in Baxter. Here's the 0-1. Misses away, bit high, 1-1 the count. Here's a 1-1. Big cut on the curveball, fouled away. 1-2 the count now to Bedford. University of Tennessee baseball signee. Trying to get the inning going here, answered what the Panthers did in the top half. 1-2. Misses in the dirt away. Rose going to take off for second. The throw will not be in time. So good heads up base running there by Rose. Now puts him in scoring position. Was a good throw there by the catcher and Hurd, but just a little bit too late. Runner in scoring position here for Bedford. Two in the dirt. Hurd keeps it in front of him. Now it's a full count here to Bedford. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Rose thought about taking off for third, but that ball didn't get nearly far enough away for Hurd to make that happen. Full count. Bedford will foul that one deep down the left field line. That one heading towards concession stand. Another full count pitch. That was the 6th pitch of the at-bat here from Bisbee. He's at 16 already. McCauley in the top of the first at just 13. 3-2. Misses high for ball 4, and Bedford will reach base. So Bedford, team leader in walks, works another walk. Brings up the red-hot Brooks Durham. Cleanup hitter, and the first baseman made a nice pick over at first base in in the top half of the first. 2 on, 1 gone. 17 pitches already for Bisbee. You got Rose on first, Bedford on second. Bisbee asking for the signs again, gets what he likes. And Bisbee will now step off. A lot of action behind the freshman Rose over at second base. First pitch. That's a curveball in there for strike 1. This is the ace here for the Panthers. Here's a 1-1. Swung on a miss for strike 2. Bisbee ahead here. No balls, 2 strikes to Durham. Durham going to try to find a way to have a productive at bat here. If he gets out, at least try to find a way to move the runners. And now a pickoff attempt trying to get Rose. Not in time. Shortstop dropped it anyways. Here's the 0-2. This is high. Big league take there from Durham. 1-2 the count. Winner will face Tullahoma tomorrow at noon. Right back here in Baxter. One, 2. In the dirt. Another good take there from Durham. If anything, the Wildcats are making the Panthers ace work a lot. That was already pitch number 21. Two. Durham, ground ball over to short, makes a good play, throws over to third, and he wasn't even near the bag, and he's safe. Everyone is safe, and the Wildcats have loaded the bases with just 1 out here in the bottom of the first. So a break defensively. It was a pretty decently hit ball there by Durham. So everyone is safe here. Brings up the aggressive Jack Emerson back in the lineup. Bases loaded, 1 out. Emerson hitting over 450 on the year with runners in scoring position. 350, excuse me. Bisbee to work out of the windup. First pitch. It's in there for strike one. Emerson is a pretty aggressive early in the count type hitter. 0-1. Fouled away for strike two. So Emerson, much like Durham, going to try to find a way to have a productive at bat here. Corner infield playing on the grass, middle infield double play depth. So a ground ball to either short or second could produce a run. Here's the 0-2. This one is shot into shallow right. Could be trouble and just a bit foul. Didn't miss by much, but it did miss by about 1.5 feet down the right field line. That would have for sure tied the game for Lawrence County if it would have stayed just inside that foul line. Still an 0-2 count here to the sophomore shortstop. Comes the 0-2 from Bisbee again. And this one to the right side. A good play by second baseman. He bobbles it. Emerson is safe. Rose will score. And the Wildcats have cut the lead in half here at 2-1. So an infield single here for Emerson. And now it's a 2-1 game, still with just one out. Here in the bottom of the first inning. Now brings up the freshman catcher in Hud Maddox. Delivered some big hits, especially on Monday in the district tournament against Murfreesboro Central and against Tullahoma. First pitch here from Bisbee. This one is sent in the left field. It's going to be shallow. Left fielder makes a sliding grab. And Bedford didn't tag up for some reason. And now we got two gone here in the bottom of the first. So good sliding catch out there by Sitten in left. Now brings up Logan Clayton. Two gone. Still with the bases loaded. First pitch here to Clayton. That's a curveball in there for strike one. Here's the 0-1. On the outside corner. And now Clayton going to have to find a way to battle back. Here comes pitch number 30 from Bisbee. Clayton shoots this one in the right field. This could be trouble. And it is. That's down. That's going to two-hop the wall. Emerson rounding third. Here's a relay. Won't be in time. Clayton on his way to third. A bases clearing triple. And the Wildcats lead it 4-2. A clutch two-strike, two-out triple from Clayton down the right field line, and is a 4-2 Wildcat lead. What a piece of hitting there by Logan Clayton. Now brings up Cole Schultz, the 8-hole hitter here for Lawrence County. First pitch from Bisbee. Slow roller here to third. Third baseman makes a play to throw to first. Is in time. And that one will end the inning. The Wildcats answer with 4 in the bottom of the first. They lead this one 4-2 as we go to the top of the second. That is coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
At Florida Mid-South Realty, we pride ourselves on our family values, professional service, and a deep local knowledge. With a small town feel and a personal touch, we're here to help you navigate the real estate process with ease. Whether buying, selling, or renting, you can trust us to guide you every step of the way. And don't forget to catch Florida Rockstars, our live podcast every Tuesday morning at 8. Florida Rockstars, rocking the real estate news and all things local. Florida Mid-South Realty, your hometown real estate experts.
A&M Medical is Lawrence County's newest medical clinic, specializing in urgent and primary care. Practitioners Andrea Bain and Meredith Hutton bring years of experience and compassion to keep you and your family healthy. A&M Medical features a separate well waiting room to meet your needs. Visit today and ask about A&M's weight loss program and telemedicine services. That's A&M Medical, located at 2367 Highway 43 South in Leoma, Tennessee.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here in Baxter, Tennessee, the Class 4A the Class 3A Region 4 semifinal here. Lawrence County answered what Stone Memorial did on the top of the first with 4 runs in the bottom half of the inning, capped by Logan Clayton's 2 strike, 2 out. Bases clearing triple to right. 7-8-9 do it for the Panthers here for Stone Memorial. Bowman, Sitton, and Wilson. Callum McCauley back on the mound. First pitch here to Sitton. This is high here for ball 1. McCauley in the first inning. 2 runs off 3 hits. No walks, no strikeouts. Had just 13 pitches in that inning. Here's the 1-0. That hits the outside corner for strike 1. So McCauley, after being down after his part of the inning, comes back, and now he's ahead. 1-1. Fouled right back for strike 2. 1-2 the countdown. So hopefully Div can settle McCauley down here. Comes the 0-1. Swung. Comes the 0-1. Swung on a miss for strike 2. Comes the 0-2. And said he went around for strike 3. That is the second out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts here for McCauley. Getting things going here in the top of the second inning. Brings up the 9-hole hitter in Cade Wilson, the second baseman. He held a couple runs off the board with his nice defensive play earlier in the bottom of the first inning. First pitch here from McCauley. This one is fouled out of play for strike 1. Comes the 0-1 from McCauley. Just misses away. 1-1 the count. So 1-1 here to Wilson. McCauley had 22 pitches here through an inning and 2/3. Next pitch. On the outside corner, 1-2 the count now. McCauley doing a great job of staying ahead here in the top of the second inning. The 1-2. Ground ball. Sent over to Durham at first. He makes the play, and that one will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Panthers in the top of the second. Lawrence County leads it 4-2. So we go to the bottom half of the inning. That is next on the X Sports Network.
Since 1955, Evers Construction has residential and commercial construction projects. Today, Evers is still the leader in building and is just as committed to maintaining. From residential to commercial and industrial, Evers' team of experts stands ready to install, service, and repair all your HVAC and plumbing needs. Specializing in leak repair, maintenance, air duct cleaning and repair, air handler service, drain cleaning, gas line work, emergency unit repair, inspections, and more. Evers Construction offers a preventative maintenance package to keep your home or business cool in the summer and warm in the winter. Trained, trusted, reliable. For more information or to schedule an appointment with the pros who know, phone 931-762-3593 or visit eversconstructionco.com. Evers Construction Company in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
What really matters during the ball game, as a coach, you have one goal, and that is to get the best and the most out of each player. You have to know what's inside of them to be able to get that out of them. In Ephesians 3 and verse 20, the Bible says, "Now to him who is able to do far more abundantly than all we ask or think, according to the power that is at work within us." There's a power within us. God is trying to get the best out of us. Will you let him today? And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church.
This is the X Sports Network.
Justin Kimbrell to lead things off here for the Wildcats in the bottom of the seconds. They lead Stone Memorial here in this region tournament semifinal, 4-2. First pitch here from Bisbee is high to Kimbrell. 1-0 the count now. Bisbee in the first inning, 4 runs off 3 hits, a walk, and finished with 31 pitches. Next pitch here to Kimbrell. Swung on and missed for strike 1. Kimbrell, the 9-hole hitter, top of the order. Rose and Moore due up after him. Kimbrell in the midst of a hit streak here in the early going. The 1-1. Tip back off of the home plate umpire. 1-2 now the count. Wildcats got their runs in the Panthers got their runs in the top of the first. Kyle Hinch, 2-run, 2-out single. Wildcats got their runs. Jack Emerson, a bases loaded infield single. Then Logan Clayton down 0-2 with 2 outs, hit a triple off the wall and right that cleared the bases to give him a 4-2 lead. Comes the 1-2 to Kimbrell. Grounded up the middle. Shortstop makes the play. Throw over to first is in time for the first out of the inning. Good play over there at short. 1 gone here in the bottom of the second. Brings us to the top of the order with Brayson Rose. Freshman right fielder singled in the left in his first at bat on a good battle against Titus Bisbee. Bisbee is the Panthers' ace. First pitch, ground ball, sent over to second. Wilson makes the play, throws over to first in time for the second out of the inning. 2 grounders and 2 gone here in the bottom of the second. Brings up Jake Moore, popped up to the catcher and Hurd behind home plate in the previous inning. Second at bat here against Bisbee. First pitch, misses low and away for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. And that one's in there. 1-1 the count. Comes a 1-1. It's a curveball that's in there for strike 2. 1-2 the count. Next pitch here to Moore. And that is a 2-seamer that misses away. Deuces on the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here to Moore. Comes a 2-2. This one is golfed into left. Sitton camps underneath, makes the catch, and that one will enter. 3 up, 3 down for the Wildcats in the bottom of the second. It's a 4-2 lead as we go to the top of the third. That's coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
Old School Rentals in Loretto, Tennessee is your headquarters for all your rental equipment needs. Are you in need of a trailer? How about a saw, tools, loaders, or even generator? Now meeting all your propane needs as well. You can find everything you need to complete your project and much more down at Old School Rentals in Loretto. Go by and let owner Ryan Smith help you today. That's Old School Rentals on North Main Street in Loretto, Tennessee.
The game of basketball and the lessons we've learned in sports has always played an important role in both of our lives. We know the benefits of a good game plan.
Merely hiring a real estate agent and popping a sign in your yard is not enough to win anymore. We have teamed up with Platform Marketing and have been able to secure an exclusive right in our area to market your home in the unique way that we do. So let's go. Team up with us and let's win together.
Let me tell you about a place that has it all for your home, bedroom, kitchen, lawn, and more. It's a home-owned and home-operated business that's been around for over 70 years, so you know they're doing something right. At Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg, you'll find top name brands for every room of your house and top brands for the outside too. Looking for appliances, televisions, couches, safes, bedding, mowers, and well, the list goes on. So make the drive today to 820.
Griffin Templeton to lead things off here for Stone Memorial here in the top of the third inning. First pitch here from McCauley is sent into deep left. Kimbrough go here for Stone Memorial here in the top of the third inning. First pitch here from McCauley is sent into deep left. Kimbrough going back on it and can't make the catch. And Templeton, just like he did in the top of the first, leads ball and left. First pitch he sees turns into the fourth hit of the game for the Panthers. So good effort by Kimbrell as that one got up in the wind and tried to track it down, just couldn't do it in time. Brings up Taylor Hurd, the catcher. Grounded out to Emerson and short in his first at bat. So Templeton has just seen two pitches here so far tonight. One was a single in the left and the other was a double off the wall. Colley right now for 25 pitches through 2+ innings. First pitch here to Hurd. Bunted up and back out of play for strike one. Here's the 0-1, squares around the bunt again. This time gets it down. Durham will field, throws over to first, and that will get down the right field line. That will bring home Templeton. Hurd going to take off for third, and there will be no throw. So the Panthers will make it a 4-3 game now with a runner on third and nobody out here in the top of the third inning. Tying run now 90 feet away here is Wildcat. Actually, we're having umpires having a discussion here as the infield having a meeting here at the mound. So what they're telling them, it's just a two-base error. So we got clarification on what happened here. So no run scores because Hurd was in the baseline. They are calling him out, so the run does not score. It's still 4-2, so a break here, piece of two-out hitting there has made it 4-3. Good job by Titus Bisbee to help his own cause. So brings up Kyle Finch, who has a two-run single already to his name here. Runner on first. Macaulay now at 29 pitches. Macaulay now at 29 pitches here through 2 2/3 here through 2 2/3 innings. So sometimes you don't always. Stone Memorial gets another run back here in the top of the third. Lawrence County still leads at 4-3 as we go to the bottom half of the inning. That is next on the X Sports Network.
Mac Brown has been providing photographic services for 55 years. During that time, Mac Brown photographers have photographed children, seniors, weddings, schools, musicians, and commercial businesses. The studio takes great pride in producing quality photographs and services for its many clients. While the studio has adapted as times have changed, their goal of providing excellent photography has remained constant. For more information or to schedule an appointment, visit their website at macbrownphoto.com or give them a call at 931-762-4263. Let the professionals at Mac Brown Photography turn your memories into treasures.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gain Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through life's obstacles. Jack Davis specializes in group insurance for businesses and institutions of all sizes. With coverage for life, accidents, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision, Jack Davis can customize a plan to meet every need. Now available Medicare plans for seniors. Contact Paige Davis at 931-492-9284 today for Medicare Supplement, Medicare Advantage, and prescription drug plan insurance. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987, call the team at Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-52.
Welcome to Employee Resources Credit Union, where you're more than just a number, you're family. We provide financial solutions that rise above those of traditional banks. With roots stretching back to 1964, we've served 4 generations during constant industry changes. We're known for our low fees and incredible rates. Join us and experience the credit union difference. ERCU. Not for profit.
Alex Bedford leading things off here for the Wildcats in the bottom of the third as they lead Stone Memorial 4-3. First pitch here from Titus Bisbee misses away for ball 1. And we apologize for any connection issues we have. Not the best up here in Baxter, but we are doing our best. Next pitch, a curveball misses high to Bedford for ball 2. Bedford currently, no official at bat, walked and scored his previous at bat in the first inning. Hit high in the air, and Hurd coming back on it. This one will, right in the glove of Hurd, and he dropped it. So a gift there for the Wildcats. See if they can take advantage of it. Hurd never dropped his helmet the entire time there, and I'm not saying that's the reason why he dropped it, but it's a tough play to make. Bisbee right now through 2 innings, 4 runs off 3 hits, a walk, 44 pitches here through 2+. 2-1. This one is skied into deep right field. Bowman going back at the warning track makes the catch, and that will be the first out of the inning. 1 gone here in the bottom of the third. Now brings up the cleanup hitter in Brooks Durham. Durham, who reached on a ground ball to short, tried to get the lead runner at third, and the third baseman Eldridge was nowhere near the bag, and everyone was safe, and he eventually scored on that bases clearing triple from Clayton. First pitch here to Durham. That one misses low for ball 1. Bedford just missed that one. Maybe if he pulled it a bit, it might have been gone. 375 to center, 325 down the left and right field lines as Durham fouls this one back for strike 1. 1-1 the count. Comes a 1-1. That one misses low. 2-1 the count now. 2-1. It's in there for strike 2. 2-2 the count here to Durham. Evens things up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two. That's in the dirt. Hurd blocks it up. Full count here to Durham again. Durham has done a good job of working the count all throughout the course of the season. It's been clutch for the Wildcats as of late. Full count. Ripped into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And Durham going to come out with a 1-out single. 4th hit of the game for the Wildcats. Runner on first, 1 gone here in the bottom of the 3rd. Very good piece of hitting there from Durham. A hard hit ball on the left. Brings up Jack Emerson. Bases loaded, infield single with an RBI. Brought home the first run of the game for the Wildcats. First pitch. This is high for ball 1. And the winner of this gets Tullahoma tomorrow at noon. The loser will face off with the Upperman at 3 o'clock, and the loser of the first game, winner of the second game, will face off at 6. 1-0 on the inside corner. 1-1 the count. Here's a 1-1. Emerson rips this one in the left, sitting going back on it. Doesn't have far to move. Makes a catch for the second out in the inning. 2 gone here in the bottom of the 3rd. We'll bring up Hub Maddox, the catcher. Flew out the left in his first at bat. Facing off with Bisbee for the second time here tonight. Durham on first, 2 gone. Bisbee now with 54 pitches. McCauley just 32 on the other side. First pitch, curveball. That one's in there for strike 1. I'm good. I appreciate it. Thank you. As Bisbee steps off the reset himself. Here's the 0-1. Misses in. Back pick opportunity. Not in time to get Durham. 1-1 the count. Wildcats and Maddox trying to keep this inning alive, trying to answer what Stone did in the top half of the inning. One. Fouled back and off the net for strike 2. 1-2 the count here to Maddox. Got Clayton waiting on deck. Had that double off the wall and right in his last at bat. And a pickoff attempt. Durham might have been a step or 2 from the bag and easily gets back in time. Here's a 1-2. Swung on a miss for strike 3, and that one will end the inning. Wildcats trim 1 in the bottom of the 3rd. They lead a 4-3 as we go to the top of the 4th next on the Exports Network.
The Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community, plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi, I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you as an employee a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
We go to the top of the fourth inning here with Lawrence County leading Stowe Memorial in this region tournament's semifinal 4-3 as we go to the top of the fourth. 6, 7, 8 due up for the Panthers. Scarborough, Bowman, and Sitten. Colley back on the mound for the Wildcats. First pitch here to Scarborough misses for ball one. Scarborough hit into a fielder's choice that ended the first inning on a grounder to short. Ground ball here to Schultz. Schultz makes the play, throws over to first in time for the first out of the inning. One gone here in the top of the fourth. Brings up the 7-0 hitter here for the Panthers, Tanner Bowman. Bowman struck out in his first at bat. Colley now 34 pitches through 3 1/3, 3 runs off 5 hits and a pair of strikeouts. First pitch. This one is sent into right center and down for a base hit. 6th hit of the game for the Panthers, puts a runner on first with one gone. That brings up Schaefer Sitten, struck out on a check swing in his last at bat in the second inning. 1 on, 1 gone here in the top of the fourth inning. Pickoff attempt, not in time. Don't have any views of the bullpen, so I can't tell if Lawrence County or even Upperman, Stowe Memorial has anyone up right now. Long look by McCauley. And timeout called. And a break there for McCauley because he threw a ball. First pitch, swung on a miss for strike one. The 0-1, that misses away. 1-1 the count. One, and that's a liner in the left, a base hit. Back-to-back singles from the bottom half of the order. Runners on first and second, one out here in the top of the fourth. Brings up the 9-hole hitter in Wilson, 0 for 1. A grounder to Durham that ended the top of the second inning. You got Griffin Templeton on deck, who's seen 2 pitches and has a single and a double. And now head coach Clint Wright coming out to talk with McCauley here. Conversation here with this freshman pitcher, trying to calm him down, get the rest of the infield settled down here. Big situation here. Trying to get into tomorrow's game at noon against Tullahoma. Up 4-3, runners on first and second, one out here on the top of the fourth. Panthers have 7 hits already in the game. So ready to go here. First pitch. Misses low and in for ball 1. Something I've never seen before. Templeton, who's on deck, is in Lawrence County's batter's box. Well, umpires are allowing it to happen. I guess that's newer than when I played, I guess. Here's a 1-0. Bunt, and placed perfectly. Nobody is there, and that will load the bases. Picture-perfect bunt, and 3 straight singles from the bottom half of the order has now loaded the bases. Just 1 out here in the top of the fourth. Brings up Templeton. 2 for 2, single in the left, double in the left on just 2 pitches seen. Corner infield going to play in. Middle infield, double play depth. Collie at 40 pitches here. First pitch. Hits him in the back, and that will bring home the tying run. So Templeton has reached base, and all 3 at bats, and it's 4-all here in the top of the fourth. The scrappy Panther team has not made things easy here on Lawrence County. Brings up Hurd. Hurd who grounded out too short in his first at bat and then had a bunt that was thrown down the right field line but was called out for interference because of being on the inside part of the line. Same, now the whole infield going to play in here for the Wildcats. First pitch. Curveball high for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Popped up on the infield. Emerson going back on it. Makes the Willie Mays Hayes catch, and not in time to get the double play over at first. It was very close, but Emerson makes the acrobatic catch. Make sure we got at least 2 gone here in the top of the fourth inning. That was very close as they were trying to get Templeton over at first, and a good pick, good throw by Jack, and a good pick by Brooks, and it was very close. Brings up Gage Eldridge, 1 for 2, singled in the left in the first and grounded back or lined back to McCauley, the pitcher, in the third. First pitch, sent in the center. Bedford coming in on it, makes the catch, and that one will end the inning. Stone Memorial ties things up here in the top of the fourth. It's 4-all as we go to the bottom half of the inning. That is next on the Exports Network.
Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg has a legacy of being a family-owned and operated company. Since 1927, our business has grown and evolved into today's one-stop source for all your automotive supplies. But in that time, one thing has stayed the same, and that's our commitment to our customers and their needs. At Volco Auto Supply, you'll find everything for your car, truck, or even fleet of vehicles, but with good old-fashioned customer service the way it needs to be. That's Volco Auto Supply, 416 Buffalo Road in Lawrenceburg. Visit VolcoAuto.com.
LUS is committed to our customers, from providing and maintaining energy-efficient utility services to friendly, helpful customer service. LUS is there. At LUS, we're always challenging everything we know, every day. We strive to improve efficiency and reliability, while focusing on our responsibility to our customers and the community. It's our promise to provide dependable service to our customers every time, because we don't just work in Lawrence County, we live here too.
For all is the game here in the bottom of the fourth inning, tied up here between Lawrence County and Stone Memorial in this region semifinal. 7-8-9 do it for the Wildcats. Logan Clayton to lead things off. First pitch he takes from Titus Bisbee is in there for strike one. Clayton his last at bat, down 0-2. 2 strikes, bases loaded. Hit a triple down the right field line that cleared the bases. Give the Wildcats an early lead. 1-1 the count. Stone Memorial's gotten runs in the 2 in the first, 1 in the third, 1 in the fourth. All 4 Wildcat runs came in the bottom of the first. Next pitch swung on a missed here for strike 2. 1-2 the count. Second straight year here for the Wildcats in the region tournament. All it takes is 2 wins to get to the sub-state next weekend. 1-2. It's a curveball that misses away. 2-2 the count. Comes a 2-2. Sent up the middle. What a good play by the shortstop. The throw to first and a good pick at first. Templeton makes the play, Hitch with the scoop. And we've got one gone here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Just great defense and great execution on both sides. And we've got one out here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Brings up Cole Schultz, the left fielder. Grounded out to third in his first at bat in the first inning. First pitch here to Schultz. Sent foul down the right field line for strike one. Here's the 0-1 to Schultz. This is low for ball one. 1-1 the count. One the count here. The 8-hole in the lineup for Lawrence County tonight. Pitch that misses away. Hitters count here for Schultz. 3 balls, 1 strike. (3-1). Schultz will foul that one back. Count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. This pitch. I got 68 pitches for Bisbee. Macaulay just 44. Here's a 3-2. Schultz will pop this one up over to first, and a good catch over there by Hinch. And that will be the second out of the inning. 2 gone. Now brings up the 9-hole hitter here in Justin Kimbrell. Kimbrell, who grounded out the short in his last at bat, facing Bisbee for the second time. First pitch misses him for ball one. 1-0. In the dirt for ball 2. Comes the 2-0 from Bisbee. This is high for ball 3. Top of the order with Rose waiting on deck. In the dirt for ball 4. 4-pitch walk. Second walk issued by Bisbee in the game. 1 on, 2 gone here in the bottom of the 4th. The Wildcats trying to put together a 2-out rally. Brings up Rose 1 for 2. Single in the left in the first and a ground out to second in the second. 73 pitches now for Bisbee. 6 base runner he's given up. And pickoff attempt and they're calling a balk on Bisbee. So that will put Kimbrell at second off of the balk. So runner in scoring position all of a sudden here for the Wildcats. And now their head coach for the second time tonight coming out and have a conversation. The same umpire that called the inside the base path call earlier, or maybe Stone Memorial might have the lead right now. So now he's no argument from the Panthers head coach. Is now the umpire telling him what he did wrong here. So Kimbrell on second, Rose at the plate, 2 gone. 4-4 game here in the bottom of the 4th. First pitch here to Rose. It's in the dirt. To get blocked by Hurd for ball 1. It's a big backstop here, so any ball that gets away is a for sure base. And especially if a runner on third, that's a for sure scored run. And Bisbee steps back as Templeton came from behind Kimbrell there. Comes set, ready to go. 1-0. This is high for ball 2. 2-0 the count now. Here's a 2-0. In the dirt for ball 3. Rose more than likely will have the red light in this situation here. Three-0. This is high for ball 4. So back-to-back 4-pitch walks by Bisbee. Now puts 2 on. 2 gone here in the bottom of the 4th. Brings up the 2-hole hitter and Jake Moore. 3 walks in the game for Bisbee, and the last 2 on 4 straight balls. Moore 0 for 2. A pop up to the catcher behind the plate in the first, and a fly out to medium deep left in the second. Facing Bisbee here for the second time. He'll have a quick conference with his head coach and Clint Wright. Big situation for the freshman second baseman. Wildcats trying to keep this 2-out rally alive here. Moore, no stranger to clutch 2-out hits. First pitch here. That's in there for strike 1. Not a bad take there from Moore, making sure that Bisbee can throw a strike before he swings at anything. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt. 1-1 the count here. Infield, outfield straight away at pretty much all 7 positions, I should say. Here's a pickoff attempt. Had Kimbrell frozen initially, but the throw back to get him is not in time. Not in time. Here's a 1-1. And that curveball misses in for ball 2. Big lead by Rose at first, decent lead by Kimbrell at second. Misses way high and away for ball 3. Hitters count here for Moore. 3-1. That's in there to send the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Big pitch here coming up from 82 through 3 2/3. Comes a full count. Now it's another pickoff as Kimbrell and Rose get back to the bases. Comes a full count. Misses high for ball 4, and Bisbee with 3 stray walks has walked the bases loaded for Alex Bedford. That will bring their head coach out. So the head coach for Stone Memorial will make his way out to the mound here. Everyone having meetings, same for it. Alex Bedford, team's leader in RBIs. 0 for 1 tonight. The walk run scored in the first and hit a fly ball to the warning track and right center in the third. So big spot here for Bisbee as his head coach will make his way back and everyone will go back to their positions. So Bisbee at 83 pitches here through 3 2/3 has got the first 2 guys out and then walked 3 straight to load the bases. So Bedford trying to keep this inning alive and keep this 2-out rally alive here for Lawrence County. First pitch. Misses away for ball 1. One up. Misses high for ball 2. I don't think Alex would be swinging here. I'm going to make sure Bisbee can throw a strike. 2-0. And swings and sends it in the deep left. Sitting, going to camp underneath, makes the catch, and that one will end the inning. Wildcats strand the bases loaded in the bottom of the 4th inning. It's 4-all as we go to the top of the 5th. That is next on the Exports Network.
For the best meal from south of the border, head to Cocina Real and Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu. And you can't forget the cheese dip. They'll treat you like family, and you'll never leave hungry. Make Cocina Real Mexican Restaurant and Puente Grande Mexican Restaurant your choice for authentic cuisine, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
There's no job too big or too small for Gonzalez Lawn and Landscapes. Owner Chris Gonzalez works hard to make your commercial or residential properties one of the neighbors will envy. You won't find a lower price anywhere else. There's no job too big or works hard to make your commercial or residential. You won't find a lower price anywhere else, and that's landscape removal, small construction jobs, and more. Our team is licensed and insured to ensure the best work for Lawrence County and surrounding areas. Your satisfaction is our goal. We won't leave until you're happy. Call today to set up a free quote.
This is the X Sports Network.
We go to the top of the 5th inning, 4-all here between Stone Memorial and Lawrence County. 5, 6, 7 due up here for Titus Bisbee to lead things off. First pitch, tipped back and caught for strike one. The 0-1, fouled away for strike two. This pitch misses for ball one. And the next pitch is in there for strike three and the first out in the inning. Brings up Kyle Hinch. So one gone here in the top of the 5th inning. First pitch is in there for strike one. Next pitch, Tapper over to Emerson at short. Throws over to first in time for the second out of the inning. Two gone here in the top of the 5th. Now brings up Drake Scarborough, 0 for 2 in the game, hitting the fielder's choice and grounded out to third. We're trying to work on the hard camera here. That one hit in the air in the left, just out of the reach of Kimbrell, and that's down for a base hit. So a 2-out single. Ninth hit of the game. Makes it 1 on with 2 gone here in the top of the 5th. Pickoff attempt, not in time, trying to get Scarborough. Next pitch, grounded over to Emerson at short, throws over to Moore in time, and that one will end the inning. Panthers strand one in the top of the 5th, 4-0 as we go to the bottom half of the inning next on the X Sports Network.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
If you're looking for a company that can do it all when it comes to building, look no further than Tennessee Properties. From new home builds to remodels and commercial projects, our contractors work hard to give your space a new life from planning to finishing touches. Whether it's new interiors or dirt work, they see your big picture without forgetting the small details. In the market for a new home, they partnered with Freeman Development to bring new homes to the Oak Hill subdivision of Lawrenceburg. That's Tennessee Properties, licensed and insured. Call today or visit tennessee.com.
Why should you bank with Employee Resources Credit Union? We offer a wealth of services, including mobile banking, video banking, bill pay, and more. We also offer loan rates that are lower than those of our competitors. Employee Resources Credit Union has been a financial pillar since 1964, providing long-time support to members of the community. Join us and become part of the ERCU commitment, not for profit, for service.
We go to the bottom of the fifth inning, 4-all here between Stone Memorial and Lawrence County. Do it for the Wildcats here in the bottom of the fifth, 4-5-6. Brooks Durham to lead things off here, followed by Jack Emerson and Hub Maddox. Durham has reached base on both the bats. First pitch he sees, sends it down the right field line and out of play into the Stone Memorial bullpen for strike one. Wildcats stranded, the bases loaded in their last at bat as my camera's gone out again. Apologize for that. Don't know what its issue is. It was working fine for the first few innings, and now it's decided to go crazy on me. This pitch misses for ball one. 1-1 the count. One and one the count here to Durham. This pitch is in there for strike two. 1-2 the count. Comes a 1-2. Durham sends this one into left center again. And a good job there by the center fielder and Bowman to make the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. One gone here in the bottom of the fifth. Brings up Jack Emerson. 1 for 2. RBI infield single in the first, flew out to left in the third. First pitch here from Bisbee is low for ball one. Some formed in between innings. Bisbee has thrown over 350 pitches in the last 17 days, so his arm has got to slow down or tire out at some point. 1-0. Misses high for ball two. 2-0 the count. Bisbee threw 4 1/3 as through 92 pitches here. This pitch hits the outside corner. 2-1 the count here, the sophomore shortstop. Two-one. Misses in. 3-1 the count. Hender's count here to Emerson. Bisbee walked the bases loaded with 2 outs in the previous inning. 3-1. Emerson sends it down the right field line, and fair, that's going to drop in. Emerson, aggressive turn. He's going to take off for second. The right fielder slips. And Emerson with a bloop double down the right field line. And that puts a runner in scoring position with just 1 out here in the bottom of the fifth inning. So Emerson with this second hit of the game comes at a good time. Brings up Hud Maddox, freshman catcher. 0 for 2, flew out the left in the first, struck out swinging in the third. Fifth hit of the game for the Wildcats. Runner on second, 1 out. And Fakes that pickoff move to get Emerson to go back to second. First pitch. Pop back out of play. And landed about 5 yards away from me for strike one. That's why it sounded so loud right next to me. And landed about 5 yards away from me for strike one. That's why it sounded. Another pickoff attempt, trying to get Emerson not in time. And we apologize for any connection issues we have out here. The signal in Baxter isn't great by any stretch, so tried to dumb down the video as much as I could here. Here's the 0-1. Pitch in the dirt, 1-1 the count. Early part of the game, we kept going in and out, and I hope we're good for the rest of the time here, especially a 4-4 game. 1-1 here to Maddox. Next pitch from Bisbee. Maddox rips it down the left field line and over the head of the left fielder. Actually went off his glove. Emerson rounding third. The relay is offline. He will score. Maddox with a one-out double, and the Wildcats retake the lead at 5-4. Great piece of hitting there from Hud Maddox. Him and Emerson just trade places. And it's a 5-4 game. Head coach now coming out here for Stone Memorial. And this might do it for Bisbee. That was pitch 98. And Coach Stokes will take him out. So that will do it for Bisbee. He leaves after 98 pitches. Runner on second, one out. We'll take a short break here on the X Sports Network.
Why should you bank with Employee Resources Credit Union? We offer a wealth of services, including mobile banking, video banking, bill pay, and more. We also offer loan rates that are lower than those of our competitors. Employee Resources Credit Union has been a financial pillar since 1964, providing long-time support to members of the community. Join us and become part of the ERCU commitment, not for profit, for service. Financial advisor Scott Beasley knows time spent with family is everything. As a founder of Beasley Wealth Management, his mission is to give clients the freedom to enjoy time with family without the burden of financial concerns. A local of Lawrenceburg, Scott deeply values building relationships with clients, ensuring they make informed decisions concerning asset management, tax planning, and retirement planning. Offering a free initial consultation, Beasley Wealth Management helps clients pursue their aspirations with confidence.
Cole Eldridge is the new pitcher into the game here for Stone Memorial. And Logan Clayton will be the first batter he faces after Hub Maddox knocked out Bisbee with a double down the left field line to break a 4-4 tie. Bisbee left after 98 pitches, 4 1/3, 5 runs off 6 hits, 4 walks and a strikeout. Clayton 1 for 2 in a game, a bases clearing, 2 out, 2 strike triple down the right field line in the first, grounded out to short in the fourth. First pitch here from Eldridge as Clayton shows bunt and fouls it back for strike one. That's Jasper Kilburn at second base, courtesy running for Maddox. Scored a few runs in the district tournament, running here for the first time for Maddox. Here's the 0-1. Hits the outside corner for strike two. 0-2 the count now. The 0-2. Swung on a miss for strike 3. It's the second out of the inning. First strikeout for Eldridge on the first batter he faces. 2 gone here in the bottom of the 5th. Brings up the third baseman, Nicole Schultz. 0 for 3 in the game. Ground out to third in the first, pop up to the first baseman in the 4th. First time here against Eldridge. First pitch. It's in there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away, out of play. 0-2 the count now. Eldridge steps off the rubber here. Eldridge steps off. Here's the 0-2. High. Kilburn on second. Schultz at the plate. 2 outs. One-two here to Schultz. That misses away. A good job by Hurd. And the ball was at his feet. Puts deuces on the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Away, and that's going to send Kilburn to third. Full count, 6 run pitch. So big opportunity here for the senior to extend the lead. Comes a full count offering. That misses away for ball 4. 5th walk by Panther pitching puts runners on the corners. 2 gone here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Now going to bring up A.J. Daniel, the pitch hitter. This is low for ball 1. This is low for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Check swing. Anyways, it was a strike. 1-1 the count. One curveball, and that hits the outside corner. 1-2 now to Daniel. Looking for a way to find a productive at bat here. Extend the Wildcat lead here. 1-2 the count. 2 outs. Runners on the corner. Schultz on first. Kilburn on third. Here's a 1-2, and now they got a... They dropped the ball! Kilburn's going to score, and the Wildcats lead at 6-4. Schultz wasn't even looking at the pitcher, and they take advantage of it to bring home the 6th run of the game. So a wild sequence there, and it works out. Six to 4 now, the Wildcat lead. Daniel still with an opportunity to extend the lead. Daniel calls time again. So a good play there by the Wildcats. The old take off from first, get the pitcher to step off play, and it works. 1-2. In the dirt, that's going to get away. Schultz on his way to third. And a wild pitch puts the 7th run of the game now 90 feet away here for Lawrence County. Deuces on the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and now a runner on third. Birder has done a good job behind the plate, but his pitching staff sure has not made it easier. Deuces on the board. Here's a 2-2 to Daniel. Swung on a miss for strike 3, and that one will end the inning. The Wildcats break the tie in the bottom of the 5th. They lead it 6-4. As we go to the top of the 6th, that is next on the X Sports Network.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in auto owners insurance. Auto owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the auto owner's policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation, you're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North, or visit LawrenceburgFlooringandMore.com.
Eight 9-1 due up for Stone Memorial as we go to the top of the 6th inning. Wildcats of Lawrence County winning this region semifinal 6-4. Colin McCauley back on the mound here. Was through 5 innings, 4 runs off 9 hits, no walks, pair of strikeouts at just 52 pitches. First one here to Sinton is in there for strike 1. The 0-1. This is high and in. 1-1 the count. Colley, the freshman, getting his first career postseason start here. Mainly out of the bullpen. Has done a great job out there all year. As this next one sent into left center and down for a base hit. 10th hit by the Panthers. Runner on first. Nobody out here on the top of the 6th. Brings up the 9-hole hitter. And Cade Wilson. 1 for 2 at a bunt single in his last at bat in the 4th. Do have some action in the Wildcat bullpen. First pitch misses away for ball 1. Pickoff attempt, not in time. One up. Tapper foul down the left field line for strike 1. 1-1 the count as Schultz laid off of it. So 1-1 here, the 9-hole hitter for Stone Memorial. Another pickoff attempt, not in time. Here's a 1-1. Misses low. 2-1 the count now to Wilson. And this is away for ball 3. 3-1 the count. Hitters count here for Wilson. Next pitch from McCauley. In there to send the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count here from McCauley to Wilson. Next pitch. Ground ball off of the glove of McCauley. Finally finds it. Throws over to first in time for the first out of the inning. Good job by the freshman to stay with it. As we got 1 gone, runner does advance to second. So 1 gone here in the top of the 6 brings us to the top of the order. And Griffin Templeton has reached base in all 3 at-bats as head coach Clint Wright will make his way out to the mound. See what he does here with his freshman pitcher. And this might do it for him. We'll see what Wright elects to do. And he will bring in Case Chapman. So while the pitching change goes down, we will take a break here on the X Sports Network.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Efficiency, reliability, accuracy. Move forward with your real estate sale or purchase with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County, the most experienced closing team around. Working with clients locally and throughout the state, we offer a wide range of services, including the expertise of an on-staff attorney, backed by our more than 49 years experience in titles and closings. We get the job done on time at a fair price and ensure every last detail is correct. Our goal is to give you peace of mind. When you work with us, you work with people who live where you do. We understand the importance of the real estate community and strive to build strong relationships with all parties involved in the process. Whether you're buying a home, selling a business, acquiring land, or anything in between, you're in good hands with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County.
Put the most experienced closing team on your side. Contact Title and Escrow of Lawrence County today.
You know, Storing Lee Furniture is not just some huge chain store, but we do have a 144,000 square foot showroom right here in Leoma, Tennessee. The Story family has worked together in the business for over 50 years now, and a familiar face is here to help you with whatever you need. That's what being a part of the community right here in the Tennessee Valley means. And if you have an issue, we're right here to take care of it. And don't forget free delivery. We invite you to come see us. We're Storing Lee Furniture.
This is the X Sports Network.
Case Chapman, the new pitcher into the game here for Lawrence County, faces a runner on second, 1-out situation here in the top of the 6 as he will face Griffin Templeton. 2 for 2, single double, hit by pitch, has scored twice and has an RBI. The hit by pitch is with the bases loaded to tie the game in the 4th. So Chapman to face this really good top of the order, which has been tough for Stone Memorial in this one. Everybody except one in the lineup for the Panthers has a hit in this game. Templeton and Sitton are the only ones with 2. You got Sitton at second base and Templeton here at the plate. Wildcats got 2 runs in the bottom of the 5th off a double from Hud Maddox and then a first and third double steal. 6-4. Runner on second, 1 out here in the top of the 6th. First pitch here from Chapman. That's on the inside corner for strike one. Chapman, who got the win in the semifinal game against Central Magnet on Monday and later came in to close things out and get the save the championship game against Tullahoma. 0-1. That one's a rocking in the right field. Rose comes up with it. Relay will be no relay, and Templeton, with his third hit of the game, has made it a one-run game here in the top of the sixth inning. And that will bring up Talon Hurd, who's 0 for 3. With a pair of ground outs and a pop-up in the first, third, and fourth. So he will face Chapman here for the first time. Runner on first, one out. A 6-5 game here in the top of the sixth. First pitch. Popped up. And that one will take one. Good effort by Maddox, but that one was just out of his play. Just out of his reach, I should say. 0-1. Templeton dancing over there first. Here's the 0-1. This is low. 1-1 the count. Colley exited after 61 pitches. 1-1. Misses away for ball two. 2-1 the count. Runner takes off. Misses. The throw is offline, one in time, and Templeton, who will get the stolen base. 3-1, runner on second now. Stone Memorial team not known for stolen bases, but Templeton is the one that can make some noise. 3-1 in there, and the count will go full with 3 balls, 2 strikes. Three-two, and hits him. 3-2, and hits him. So Hurd will reach base for the first time. Lineup has reached base at least. Head coach Clint right back out to the mound again. And that will do it for Chapman. So while the pitching change goes down here for the Wildcats, we will take a break here on the X Sports Network.
You know, storing Lee furniture is not.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
a local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Logan Mays is the new pitcher into the game here for the Wildcats, and here it's a runner on first and second, one out situation here on the top of the sixth. Comes in for Case Chapman. Gave up a hit and a walk in 8 pitches. Gage Eldridge to lead things off. 1 for 3, singled in the first, grounded out in the third, and flew out the center to end the fourth. So Mays, the team's leader in strikeouts, here to try to close things out and get the Wildcats into the championship game tomorrow. First pitch, swung on a miss for strike one. Here one. Line back foul for strike two as Mays works ahead. No balls, 2 strikes. Mays shaking off his catcher and Maddox. The 0-2. On the inside corner for strike 3 and the second out of the inning. Mays with a little extra something on that one as we've got 2 gone here in the top of the 6th. So Mays comes in with a 3-pitch strikeout. Brings up Titus Bisbee. 1 for 3 in the game. Popped up to Moore at second in the first, RBI single in the third, and flew out to left in the 5th. First pitch. This is high, and that gets away from Maddox. That will move the runners up to second and third now. Tying run now 90 feet away off of ball 1. Here's a 1-0. This is high for ball 2. 2-0 the count now. Two up. Fouled away. And the count will go to 2 balls and 1 strike. Two-one. This is high for ball 3. Hitter's count now for Bisbee. 3 balls and 1 strike. Emerson out to talk with Mays. Head coach for Stone Memorial. Have a conversation here with Bisbee. Bisbee, who's I'm hearing from the press box beside me, is a pretty good bunter. Let's see if that's what he told him to do here with runners on second and third and a 3-1 count. The whole Wildcat infield playing back. And looks like they're getting New rosin bag here for Mays. Three and one the count here to the cleanup hitter in Bisbee. Stone Memorial team was described as scrappy, and that's exactly what they are. They are hard to put away. 3-1. High for ball four, and the bases are loaded. Brings up Kyle Hinch, the first baseman. And now Clint Wright back out. See what he does here with Mays. And just a quick meeting as Wright will make his way back into the dugout. So bases loaded for Hinch, who's 1 for 3. RBI single on the right with the bases loaded, 2 outs. It scored 2 in the first and ground outs to second and short in the third and fifth. First meeting here against Mays. Bases loaded, 2 gone, 6-5 is the Lawrence County lead. First pitch. Misses away for ball one. One up. Sent back foul for strike one. So 1-1 the count. Here's a 1-1. High and in for ball two. 2-1 the count. Comes a 2-1. Low and away for ball three. Here's a 3-1. On the outside corner for strike two as the count goes full. Big pitch coming up. 3-2. Full count offer. Oh, on the outside corner for strike three, and that one will end the inning. Stone Memorial leads the bases loaded. Wildcats lead it 6-5 as we go to the bottom of the sixth. That is next on the Exports Network.
Here at Heritage Automotive, experience the difference. With our great sales department, service department, and parts department. Now offering up to $10,000 off on all Chevy and GMC Model 1500s.
And we have over 30 lenders with some of the best rates in the market.
Hi, it's Tad with Heritage Automotive, and we want you to know when it comes to your vehicle, you deserve help, not hassle. With our 30-plus years of experience of being your local dealership, we're here to serve you. So whether it's routine maintenance, mechanical repairs, collision repairs, we're here to help. So give us a call today to schedule your service.
Heritage Automotive. Expect more, experience the difference.
Since opening our doors in 1904, Builtwell Bank has existed to be the local economic engine for the communities we serve. No matter if you're buying a car, saving for retirement, or finally buying that forever home, Builtwell Bank is here to help. From personal checking and savings accounts to a full suite of business and commercial banking with treasury management, Builtwell Bank is here to help. From personal checking and savings accounts and commercial management services, a dedicated Builtwell by you every step of the way. No matter where you are in Tennessee or Northwest Georgia, there's likely a Built-Well Bank location nearby. Come see us and let our dedicated financial team help you with all of your banking needs. Member FDIC.
There's a reason owners Tyler and Cindy McDowell chose the name In Service for their towing business. They did because it's their goal to be in service for you on the day that you need them the most. In-Service Towing is now known far and wide for their response time because minutes matter when you're broken down, or their 24/7 availability. You can call them anytime for service. Their professional team with years of experience and their fairness, plus their know-how in dealing with the unexpected. But the thing that In-Service is known best for is how they treat their customers, and that's like family. When you need them,
6-5 is the Lawrence County lead as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning here in this region tournament. Top of the order with Rose to lead things off here against Eldridge. First pitch he throws is high for ball one. Eldridge, who came in relief in the previous inning, through 2/3. No hits, no runs, a walk, pair of strikeouts. Right now 15 pitches. Pitch 16. Fouled away for strike one. 1-1 the count. Wildcats, who just got out of a bases-loaded jam on a Logan Mays strikeout. Mays might be slated as a starter tomorrow. He's at 14 pitches, so it's be interesting to see what head coach Clint Wright does going into the top of the 7th. As that next pitch from Eldridge, a big breaking ball, misses high and away for ball two. Number one, Wildcats need some insurance here, as scrappy as the Stone Memorial team has been. 2-1. Rose rips it in the left center, and that's going to get down. That's going to roll near the wall. Rose will head the second. And a lead-off double here for Rose. Perfect for the Wildcats. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here on the bottom of the 6th inning. Second hit of the day for Rose, and it comes at a good time. Bring up Jake Moore, 0 for 2. Pop up to the catcher in the first, fly out to left in the second, and walked in the fourth. Runner on second, nobody out. Moore at the plate, Bedford on deck. 8th hit of the game for the Wildcats. First pitch here from Eldridge, and that hits Moore. So he will reach base for the second time on back-to-back at-bats, this time by a hit by pitch. So that will bring Alex Bedford up as the head coach for Stone Memorial back to the mound here. Bedford, who struggled a bit tonight, walked in the first and scored, and flew out to deep right center in the third and deep left field in the fourth. Last one with the bases loaded, 2 outs. So that looks like that's going to do it for Eldridge. So we will have a pitching change. So while that goes down, we will take a break on the Exports Network.
Make your lawn a legacy. At Legacy Lawn and Landscapes, we put more than 16 years of experience into your goals. We won't meet your expectations, we'll exceed them. We offer consultation, installation, maintenance, hardscapes, construction, and land clearing services. Owner John and Jamie Brewer with their team are dedicated to providing the highest quality landscape services to commercial and residential clients in Middle Tennessee. Service, teamwork, results. That's how you leave a legacy.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit SouthernCraftMFG.com.
Schaefer sitting the new pitcher into the game here for Stone Memorial. Runners on first and second. Alex Bedford at the plate. Nobody out. A 6-5 Wildcat lead. First pitch here. That's in there for strike one. Bedford 0 for 2. Walked in his first at bat and has flown out to deep right center and deep left in his last 2 at bats. The 0-1. Misses way in. 1-1 the count. And a pickoff move, and did not give Rose. And they had him dead the rights there at second, and throw was just a little bit behind. So the freshman gets lucky over there at second base. First base coach Clint Gobble had his hands on top of his head like a surrender cobra, but it's all good here. 1-1. This is way in, 2-1 the count. Trying to go in on Bedford here. Two one. High for ball 3. Hitters count here for Bedford. You know he's got the green light here. 3-1. And another pickoff move, and that one almost went into center. Good job by Templeton to block that one up. Good job by Templeton to block that one up. Hitters count here for Bedford. 3-1. And big cut and fouled away for strike 2. Full count here. 3 balls, 2 strikes to the University of Tennessee baseball signee. Now Sitton will reset himself here. Full count here to Bedford. 3-2. High and in for ball 4, and Bedford will walk and load the bases with nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Second walk worked by Bedford in the game and brings up Brooks Durham. 1 for 3 in the game, hit to a fielder's choice that loaded the bases in the first, eventually scored. Singled into left in the third and flew out into left center in the 5th. Bases loaded, nobody out. First pitch. Misses low and in for ball 1. One up. Sent up the middle and through a base hit. Rose is in. Moore rounding third. Here's a throw. It's a good throw. On line, not in time. He will score. The Wildcats lead it 8-5 on a clutch 2-run single from Brooks Durham. What a big hit there from the sophomore first baseman. And that will bring up Jack Emerson to the plate as Clint Wright out to talk with him, well, actually talk with the home plate umpire. We might be getting a pitch runner here for Lawrence County. And it looks like it's going to be Jasper Kilburn that will go out and pitch run for the Wildcats. And it will be. It's the 8th hit of the game for the Wildcats. And now so Brooks Durr comes up clutch again for this Wildcat team, continues to deliver. And the best part about it is runners on first and second, still nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th. The Wildcats, especially when you think back to the district tournament, the clutch hits that they had against Giles County in the 6th and 7th that won that game. First pitch here from Sitton. This one's ripped in the left field, going back on it. This one's got a chance, and it is off the wall. Bedford rounding third. He will score. Kilburn on his way to third. The relay not in time, and Jack Emerson with an RBI double, and the Wildcats lead at 9-5. Emerson's been testing the integrity of that wall out and left all season long and finally got one to fall in. Runners on second and third, still nobody out. The Wildcats with 3 runs here in the bottom of the 6th. Also think back to the district championship game, the 2 runs that they got in the top of the 7th, which are huge. The 8 runs in the bottom of the 6th to knock out Murfreesboro Central and send that one into the championship game. They are just so big here late in games as of late. First pitch to Maddox, misses low in the dirt for ball 1. Still nobody out, a pair of runners in scoring position. Here's the 1-0. Tapper. Eldridge at third, throws home. It is in time. And Kilburn is out at third, and that will put runners on the corners here with 1 out in the bottom of the 6th. Good job by Eldridge there at third to make that play. Runners on the corners, 1 out. Brings up Logan Clayton. Got things going for the Wildcats on a bases clearing triple. His lone hit of the game. He's 1 for 3. Runners on the corners, 1 out. And Sitton tries the first and third move. Again, the winner of this game gets Tullahoma tomorrow at noon. Loser will face Upperman at 3 o'clock. And then the loser of the first game, winner of the second game, will face off at 6. First pitch, high for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. This is high. Runner takes off and no throw. Runners on second and third, 1 out. 2-0 the count here to Clayton. Sitting to go out of the windup. 2 up. And a nice little breaking ball on the outside corner for strike 1. Two, 1. Popped up. Off of the building and into the stands. So 2-2. Two. That misses away. Good job by Hurd, to get a glove on that. Full count now to Clayton. Three, 2. Swung on a miss for strike 3 in the second out of the inning. 2 gone here in the bottom of the 6th. We'll bring up Cole Schultz. 0 for 2 in the game. Ground out to third in the first. A fourth and walked in the 5th. Wiley pitch running over at second there for Hud Maddox, or courtesy running, I should say. Schultz could drive in a run or two here. First pitch. A rocket sent in the center, but center fielder there, and Bowman makes a catch, and that one will end the inning. The Wildcats get 3 in the bottom of the 6th, lead at 9-5, as they try to close it out in the top of the 7th. That is coming up next on the Exports Network.
The Raptor Series from Hustler Turf. A premium line of residential mowers designed with a wide stance for operator comfort. A one-piece 11-gauge steel frame and welded steel deck for added durability. Finished off with premium Kawasaki V-twin power. We are Hustler Turf, and this is Hustler Country.
For high school athletes, every game counts. You push your limits and you chase your dreams. But when injury strikes, you need more than just recovery. At Southern Tennessee Orthopedics, we're here to get you back in the game faster and stronger. From cutting-edge treatments to personalized and compassionate care, we're here for your every move. Our specialized team of experts encompass decades of experience in sports-related injuries. Dr. Paul Thomas, Melanie Durham, and Julie Marcus offer the most comprehensive care from diagnosis to recovery. With advanced treatments and tailored rehabilitation plans, we'll help you heal stronger and faster. Trust Southern Tennessee Orthopedics to keep you at your best, because your future is worth it.
At Smith Tax and Business Service, we offer many services. Along with personal income tax prep, we also offer tax preparation for corporations and partnerships. If you're a small business and looking for some extra help, give us a shout and we'll get you fixed up. Call Mary Beth Smith, Marion Matthews, Brooklyn Bates, or Michelle Staggs to find out how we can help you. Located at 208 Pulaski Street, phone 931-244-663.
And we're back here at Upperman as we go to the top of the 7th. Lawrence County leading Stone Memorial 9-5. Logan Mays back to close things out here. He will face 6, 7, and 8. The Stone Memorial lineup here in Scarborough, Bowman, and Sit. Scarborough 1 for 3 in the game. Singleton's last at bat in the 5th. First pitch, that hits the outside corner for strike 1. Mays had 14 pitches. Came in relief in the last inning, got out of the jam. Next pitch misses high. 1-1 the count. One. Check swing. Said he went around for strike 2. And got out of the jam. Next pitch misses high. 1-1 the count. One. Check swing. Said he went around for strike 2. Apologize for that. 1-2. Miss. Two. On the outside corner for strike. 1 gone here in the top of the 7th. And that will bring up Tanner Bowman, the center fielder, 1 for 3. Singleton scored in the 4th. Has a strikeout and heading to a fielder's choice also in the game. First pitch. That one is fouled out of play for strike 1. One. Fouled out of play for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Ground ball over to Emerson. It's short. Throw over to first. Will not be in time. First error of the game for the Wildcats. 1 on with 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Wildcats who have improved tremendously defensively. And that's just their first error. So that looks like that will be it for Logan Mays, just too shy of having the needed day's rest. So while the pitching change goes down, we will take a break here on the X Sports Network.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitively priced, backed by professional installation and service. You can trust that we'll take good care of you before and after the sale. For your home, shop smart. Shop McMaster's Home Gallery today.
Make your property rock and roll with services from G&S Excavating, specializing in white sand, compost, mulch, topsoil, landscape gravel, and steel landscape edging. Turn to the pros who know how to make your project shine with years of experience. The best part is they're locally owned and operated. Choose from a vast selection of mulch and rock from their conveniently located facility at number 3 Valley Road in Lawrenceburg, just off Buffalo Road. Phone 931-279-3841 and get started today.
At Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, we're proud to be locally owned and operated because we're not just a bank, we're family. When you call, you'll be greeted by a friendly representative who's ready to discuss your banking needs, as well as offer our competitive rates on CDs and money market accounts. Our loan decisions are made in-house and never sold to a secondary market because our commitment is simple. You matter to us. At Lawrenceburg Federal, we offer all the conveniences of larger banks with a personal touch. Join us at Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, where community, trust, and service come together.
New pitcher into the game here for the Wildcats is Chase Carr, and here it's a 1-on, 1-out situation here in the top of the 7th. Wildcats leading at 9-5. Schaefer sitting, due up now. 2 for 3 in the game, singles in his last 2 at-bats in the 4th and 6th, and also scored a run. First pitch here from Carr. Misses in for ball 1. Here's the 1-up. It's going to get away from Maddox and move the runner up 90 feet. 2-0 the count now to Sitton. Wildcats do not want to get back to the top of the order with Templeton, who has been really good. Everyone in the lineup for Stone Memorial has reached base at least once. 8 of the 9 in the lineup have a hit as well. Ground ball over to Moore at second, makes the play, throws over to first in time for the second out of the inning. So that will bring the final chance here for Stone Memorial due up, and that will bring the 9-0 hitter in Cade Wilson. Lone hit was 1 for 3. A lone hit was a bunt single, and that loaded the bases in the 4th. Stone Memorial's had the bases loaded twice in this game. First pitch here from Carr, and that one's in the dirt for ball 1. One up. Chopper Here to Schultz here at third. The throw over to first. Scoop by Durham. It's in time, and that one will end the game. The Wildcats are now a win from the sub-state as they will face Tullahoma in the region championship game tomorrow at noon as they have defeated Stone Memorial here tonight 9-5. That game with the other Wildcats will be at noon tomorrow. Our coverage will start at 11:45. Again, the Wildcats winners over Stone Memorial 9-5 tonight. See you guys back here tomorrow at noon. But for now, this is AJ Good on the X Sports Network. Have a great evening.